Hello, it's Gordon White from Podcast Matters here. This morning we did a presentation and one of the audience asked how easy it was to set up a Twitter account, and I replied, very easy. So the lady challenged me to actually demonstrate how easy it was, and I agreed to make this screencast just to show what you do to set up and skin your own Twitter account. So if you go to twitter.com, and you get this page here up, and we then hit the green button that says sign up now. You'll see this page coming up. Now your full name is just first and last name, so I'll just put in here Gordon White. Here's the person creating the account. The username you want, now this is limited to 15 characters, so this is the name that will appear as your Twitter username. So I originally wanted Social Media Podcast, which was too long, so I then put in SM Podcast and check that, and it tells me that's already been taken. So let's try Media Podcast. Check availability, and that's okay. So then you select a password that you're happy to, that you can remember, and put that in. Mix that up with letters and numbers, and you'll see there that it says it's a good password because I've done that. You need to, for every Twitter account you set up, you need a unique email. So for this one, we're going to call this SMP at Podcast Matters. And they will send a confirmation email, and then you have to fill in just to check that you are an actual human being. Just put in the letters that you see in the box below, and then create my account. Okay, so that's effectively, that's your account created. It will ask you to verify your email address, and it brings me back to here, and you can see that it's set me up with the username Media Podcast. Now that's basically your account's now set up, so we want to actually customize this a bit so that you can put your own branding and so on it. So if you go to settings, and up here we get various different options. So time zone, because we're in the UK, we'll go down and we'll choose GMT London. More info, the URL of your homepage or your blog. So I'm going to put in here actually a tiny URL that we've got created for the Social Media Podcast, and that's http:// tiny URL .com/ social social media podcast. Now that tiny URL that I've already created and we've used in the past is actually a direct link to the iTunes download. So if people click on the information they see on the Twitter page, it'll take them straight to the iTunes download. In here we put a short description of what your business is, and in this occasion we're going to put twice monthly news roundup about social media. You can go back and edit these at a later date, and in here I'm going to put United Kingdom. You can put in there your your town or Scotland or whatever you want. Enable geotagging, it allows it to actually locate you. And protect my tweets. If you want to only people to that you choose to be able to see your tweets, then you select this. I'm not going to select that because I want anybody to see it, and we press save. Okay, so that's the basic information input. If you want to change your password, you can click in here and change your password. Mobile, so that you can use text messaging, you can fill in the information in here. I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'm going to take you to the this little picture here, the green thing. We want to change that and make that social media podcast logo. So we click on picture and then just choose file, and it will bring up your desktop so you can browse. Now I've created a folder earlier on called social media Twitter where I've got some files and I want that icon in there. So I hit choose and then save. Yep, there it is. Excuse me. So we've now got the icon in there, and we want to change the background of this. So if we go to design, you'll see there's various designs, Twitter backgrounds in here that you can choose, and this fills the whole background area. What I want to do is customize the background, so I want to change the background image. So we'll go down to here and we'll say okay, we want to choose a file. Now what you can do is I've created an image here. I'll just put this one in and save this just to let you see. So you can see there it's brought in this logo at the top. Now what I've decided to do, rather than just have the logo on its own, I'm going to change this, and I've made up a graphic earlier which brings in some of our other branding. So I'll just change that one and save it. Just saving just now. So there you see we've got the social media podcast logo at the top, and we've got New Media Breakfast, Podcast Matters logo, and our network address at the bottom. So if you've pre-prepared that graphic, then you can bring anything you like in there. Now what I want to do is change this blue, so we go to change design colours, and the background I just want to be white, so I'll just move the screen down a bit here. So we just select white and press done. Then we're going to choose the text colours here. So the text colour, and maybe make just a slightly lighter grey, so we'll choose that one and done. And the link colour, let's say we're going to make that, let's make it some bright orange to match this here, so let's take a wee bit. Go for that just now. And then the sidebar, which is this bar here, which you can see is light blue at the moment, going to change that and maybe match it up to the lighter blue in here. So just click on the blues here, and you can just play around with it until you get to the sort of colour you want. And the sidebar border is the line that runs up here, so let's just make that dark blue, just a bit darker, and then done. And then save changes. This is saving just now. And that's it. And if I go to, give me a message at the top here. And then if I go to the home page, you see there we have the customized Twitter page. That the orange is not terribly readable, so let's go back to settings. And design, change colours, and just pick that one, and just move this down a bit, and let's take a darker orange, so go for maybe something like that. Done, save changes, and there we have it. So I'll just for that message to disappear, go to the home page, and there we have it. That's your Twitter account set up and ready to go. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy twittering.